It's time to dust off your favourite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Can Al Lou take Hartlepool United all the way to the Champions League final? Let's find out in today's episode of the Youth Edition. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode. Hartlepool United, this is season number 2. We fought our way back there. We've managed to keep Al Lou his job, and now we've got a big task ahead of us. I want to push up the table. I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch. We've still got a lot of work to do here at Hartlepool, but if we can maybe push for playoffs, I think that would be a very good story for this season. We've got a lot to take care of. It is the opening episode of a new season. We've got new kits. The mods are in play, so hopefully you get to see some of those in today's action. But before we get into everything, let's catch up. Let's get ourselves a player upgrade. So today's player upgrade is in for Rakimov. It comes in from Martin Shields again. He's got another player upgrade. Well done. 53 thumbs up on this one. I did see a lot of comments around Rakimov and a lot of thumbs up on a lot of comments, but this one's come out on top. 53 thumbs up. He's gone with the number 92 because it's the year that Uzbekistan played their first official match as a country. Nice to know. Medium socks, short sleeves. He used to be in the cold because of the cold winter in his country. White boots, home kit colour of Uzbekistan, and green bracelets on both arms because he supports everyone who contributes to a better nature. It's a nice story, and let's hope Rakimov can have a big campaign this season. Right, I'm not going to do a player upgrade for you in this one. We'll wait and see what happens with the transfers and all that kind of stuff because I've got some rules in play for this year's Youth Edition series. Now, I did ask you who your player of the season was. Pretty confounding that Duggan takes that one. So what that means is that Duggan is now no longer available for transfer. He's here for this entire series. Whether he stays at 63 rated at this stage, he's still got no potential. But it could be another Al Lou story. We'll have to wait and see how that develops. He is here for the remainder of this career mode. He cannot go anywhere. Now, I'm going to add 2 stipulations looking at the player, ratings from you guys at home. Bailey and Rakimov are also off the list, but only for this season. They cannot be transferred for season number 2, but if they, falter by season 3, if offers come in, they can be sold. The ruling on all other players is if a big club comes in and wants to take a player from our squad, we have to sell them. We're a League 2 team. They're going to go on to bigger and better things. We'll put them on the short list, and maybe later down the track we'll purchase them if they, amount to something. We seen it last year in the Youth Edition. We did send Krejci out in season 2, I think. He went to Spurs and eventually came back, played centre-back for us there in the final season. So who knows what's going to happen? A big transfer window coming up. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at the Season 2 objectives. We need to sign 4 Youth Academy players. I'm pretty sure we'll do that, but it has to be a goalkeeper, a defender, a midfielder, and a forward with a medium priority. Brand exposure, 5 games without a defeat in away matches. That could be tough, but it's very low, so that's fine. Nothing continentally. Domestic success, we want a mid-table finish. Well, let's hope we can push higher than that. Reach the round of 16 in the FA Cup. That could be a little bit tricky. And financially finish the season with 860 grand unspent allocated funds. I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing that. I've got some rules that I want to put in play for transfers. Budget-wise, just over 4 million and 7 grand in wages. That should be pretty comfortable. We don't generally spend a lot of our money. We try and bank a lot of it for later in the career mode where we want to go and maybe purchase some of our former players. Right, so taking a look at the current squad, Rakimov's still got that injury. He shouldn't be too far away. The highest rated player in the squad at the moment is 66 rated O'Connor. He has the potential to be special. Now, what I want to do here is put a rule in play that if we do sign a free agent, they cannot be higher than the rating of anyone in this team on day one. So the highest rated player from the free agency list we are allowed to sign is a 66. It's probably making things a little bit tougher, but you know what? That's how I like to do it. We're going to put that in there this year and see what happens. So 66 rated is the highest player that we will be allowed to sign from the free agent list. Now, the reason I do say that is because free agents are absolutely ridiculous this year. Taking a look here, there is so many players. We've got Han Young-ma here, 79 rated Korean centre-back. I mean, that would just make our team brilliant. especially if we could get Camilo Arnos at 77 rated as well. I mean, we could just stack this team, flood the league, move our way out, and it just doesn't work for me. Whether these players would come to us, I'm not too sure. I don't have the financial strictness on high, so probably could sign these. I think if it's on high, they probably wouldn't, but we've put a rule in place that 66 is the highest that we can bring in. Now, I do have one player shortlisted here at the moment. He's an Australian. Always got a nice to have Australian in your squad. Wallace Holmes, centre back, left wing back, 6'2" with a high defensive work rate, and has the one club player trait. That's who I've got shortlisted at this stage. I think that's a spot that we do need to, fix in our current lineup. So probably one that I will look to sign. We can sign a couple more free agents if we need to. That'll probably be more on if players get sold and there's too much of a gap between the youngsters coming off of the bench. If we sell a 64 rated player and we've only got a 55 rated player to fill that gap, we'll have a look at them. If not, if we need to, we can sign a free agent there. But I kind of want to limit the amount of free agents we do bring in to the squad. I mean, last year I think we had 3 for the total. And most of those were from season 1. I think we signed Lizarazo later on, and then he left. So I like to keep it more youth academy orientated, but I think Wallace Holmes can come in and do a job here for us. Right, so Wallace Holmes, our first signing of the season, comes in at left centre back, left-footed. 3-star weak foot at this stage, not the most pace, but what I did like is that he had some pretty decent defending stats and a 66 rated, good heading accuracy. Defensive awareness is 59, so not too far off the pace. And hopefully he can grow here. Hopefully he can have a good season, and hopefully he can help out our defensive line. Right, so we did make the sale at the end of last season. Zulan Wu has left the club, our first sale, and Francis Angol, the last remaining real player, has moved on from the club as well. Right, so let's take a look at our current youth academy. And, we won't probably sign too many of these initially. We'll wait to see what happens through this transfer window, but we will need to free up some spots with future talent coming in. Killian Muller, 57 overall, 76 to 86 potential. Husan Kasimov, 73 to 87 potential. Ngolo Digbo, 74 to 94. Petrov Glick, 71 to 91 potential. Keith Kessler, 82 to 88 potential. Jaden DeVitt, still only 15, 62 overall, 76 to 94 potential. Winston Dunbar, 50 overall, 64 to 84 potential. Has dropped away a little bit there. We'll see how we go. Papa Blunt, 70 to 94 potential. Dmitry Branks is 79 to 93 potential. Janis Majewski, 73 to 94. And we've picked up a new lad here from the Ivory Coast, Ibrahim Diamande, 6'2", 77 to 94 potential. Looks pretty solid. So we'll see how he develops. It is time to send the scouts out once again, so make sure you're leaving me comments down below on new countries you'd like to see us visit. Today, though, thank you to Yelka. We are off to Macedonia, North Macedonia. 50 thumbs up for physically strong. Next up, we have Joseph de Hasborg Loran has sent us off to Chad with 49 thumbs up, so pretty close there between those two. And IEM with 39 thumbs up has sent us off to the Cook Islands for technically gifted players. That's an interesting one out there in the Pacific region, but hopefully we get back some talent. Right, preseason tournament time, really the only games that we do simulate. Wang is in while Rakimov is still off injured. Holmes will make his debut here at the left centre-back role. Let's see if we can find some money, find some form here in the preseason against Burton Albion. Quick Sim, of course, a 1-1 draw. Woo gets the goal. Right, we're going to send our current reserves team out here against Lincoln City. And we get a victory, 3-2. Gopal, Bauman, and Suter. So the two defenders, maybe some set-piece goals. Right, the final group stage fixture. And it's a 2-2 draw. DuPont and Holmes getting a goal. Right, we've got Accrington Bastard Stanley here, and we come through with a 1-0 win. Wang with the finish. Duggan missed a penalty. Right, final of the Champions Trophy. We've got Malaby. Quick Sim. Can the boys do it? Oh, yes, Bailey and Duggan. We got a trophy. Right, Avinash Sal has been sold. Tijan JMT paid 250 grand for the Indian, and he has left the club. Right, a couple of loans. Francis Waddingham is off to Fleetwood Town, and Kyle Mannion is off to Stalmelec for the season. Hopefully they can get some game time and grow and be with us in the future.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Right, our first big sale here. Pete Huggins is out the door. FC Lugano came in with 1.45 million, and Pete Huggins has made his move. I think that's to the Swiss League, so you'd assume that is a step up there for Pete Huggins. We might get to see him in the future. Hopefully he develops well. Thank you for your services, Pete. He will actually be missed from our starting lineup. Right, Kofi Sinogo has been loaned out to Harrogate Town for the season. And Virat Biswal has gone out on loan to IK Sirius. Right, first game of today's episode, the first game of the season. Hartlepool on the road to take on Rochdale at the Crown Oil Arena. A 5-2-3 versus a 5-2-3. Wang now out on the left-hand side with the loss of Huggins. Rakimov just coming back from injury, and Holmes will make his league debut here at left centre-back. O'Connor has reached a 67, and as requested over so many videos, Bailey has been given the captain's armband. Let's hope that the boys are up for it, and we need a big campaign. This is going to be a good chance to see where we're at. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Opening day of the new season. Season number 2, Al Lu at the helm. Hartlepool and Rochdale here at the Crown Oil Arena. New away kits. Here we go. Bailey leads the boys out. Helgeson still there between the sticks. We've got a little sponsor there on the arm. Foster's, the Australian beer. Sure, why not? And hopefully there's some little intricacies there on the kit that you do appreciate if you do get to see them. Flags around the stadium, banners, they've all been done. And all right, let's get into this season. Slower start, finds Duggan, 30 odd goals last campaign. Oh, and just ripped apart there. Oh, good save from Helgeson. Big early save. Our defensive line just trying to set themselves up. Marsh got across. Maybe did enough to put him off. Helgeson makes a good save. Look at that goalkeeper kid. Oh, Holmes gets in, does well. There's Bailey. Oh, he's just been chopped out from behind. Duggan can lay this one off. Dupont, the Belgian, makes his way forward. Rochdale looking up for a bit of a scrap here. And Duggan gets caught out on the ball. Wang. Duggan pushes his way forward now. Owen Duggan. Bailey makes the run through. Bailey. Oh, 1-0 Hartlepool. Bailey on the board. His first goal of the season. And we are away. Looks like the O'Neill sponsorship has put us out in the latex this season. But a good ball from Owen Duggan. He gets the assist. Bailey again from the midfield gets the finish. 1-0. Hartlepool United. Allo with a new kit, a bit more casual. There's Rochdale looking for a bit of an opening. Big Wu gets turned, but Marshy there to cover him. Lays it off for Wu. Tried to find Rakimov, and he does. Oh, big tackle. Good football. Composed football. Big Holmes to O'Connor, and there is half-time. A 1-0 Hartlepool. Bailey gets stuck in. Here's Duggan. Trying to find an opening. Finds Bailey. Bailey needs something. And decides to go well wide here for O'Connor, who can deliver in, but too close to the keeper and Coleman. Oh my God! 1-1, Rochdale into the game. A few tackles there, just glitching out. There is a patch coming apparently that alleviates some of these issues, but just couldn't get the ball and couldn't get the tackles. And Zhong just sits off. Got to tighten up, boys. 1-1. Good from Wu. Bailey. Duggan. Lays it off. Here's Rakimov. Plays it forward. Duggan can lay it off. Has Dupont. Has to finish. Yes! Dupont! 2-1 Hartlepool. I've got a sweet like chocolate action from the middle. And Hartlepool find a way home once again. Our midfield is firing. Which is funny because we're playing a 5-2-3 and all of our goals have come from the midfield. And Duggan turns into the link-up man. More of a false 9 effort. Dupont gets the finish, his first of the season, and it's 2-1 Hartlepool. All right, let's freshen things up a little bit. Fista, Lian, and Penny check in. Now Rakimov coming back from injury, so Penny will make his debut here on the right wing. Oh, Besley gets the better of Marsh. Can't get a touch, and Helgeson and Holmes shut up shop. Here comes Rochdale. Holmes. One's Fista. To the midfield. The general. And Bailey. It's this one forward. Duggan. Penny makes a run. He's offside. Plays it off. Bailey. Some possession football here from Hartlepool. Al Lewis drilled them in the pre-season. With Leanne. Plays it back for Holmes. To Marsh. To Bailey. To Wu. To Zhang. Who's got a bit of space. But the clock might beat him. We'll push forward though. And there is the whistle. Hartlepool win on the opening day of the season. 2-1. Well, doing what we needed to do. Had the possession. Couple of tackles. And more importantly, 2 goals from the midfield gives us 3 points. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got another game for you today. It is the Carabao Cup kicking off. We've got Shrewsbury Town at the Montgomery Waters Meadow. We're going to send out the reserves team because this is a midweek fixture pretty much straight after the first league game. So a chance to see some of these boys in action. Gopal, Taylor, Bauman in the back. Knight between the sticks. Timmerman gets the captain's armband, partnering up with Fista. Liana Doyle on the back wings. Penny and Vass on the front wings. And Finn Walsh there up top. Can we press through in the cup? Are we going to get slapped? A 5-2-1-2 formation from Shrewsbury. Let's get in to this game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Carabao Cup time. Now, I think we got knocked out in the first round in the first season, so it'd be nice to progress through at least one round. And let's see if the reserves are up for the game and are a real chance for them to show something here if they want to push for first team football. Oh, Knight off his line, did well. Voss is actually wearing the wrong kit, but we'll wear it today and get that sorted out. Doyle lays it forward. Here is Voss. He creates something. Pushes his way forward. Oh, well, there's a tackle. Oh. Shrewsbury. Oh, he's offside. Jeez, I thought he was through there. Just trying to hold on here. Our defence a little bit shaky. Not quite at full sharpness. Haven't had a lot of time or minutes, but just offside. Oh, Knight's big save. Get the shield out, lad. Oh, Knight again. The man's getting big. Knocking on the door. And looks like I've got a bit of a kit fix up there. They're wearing 2 badges. And a good save from Knight. He can play it down the line. No, he can't. Bennett picks it off. Push back again, lads. And the defence is under fire early. Oh, there's the opening goal. That one will count. Half an hour gone. Shrewsbury take the lead. Well, the boys haven't had any minutes. This is their first real encounter of the season. Other than a little bit of pre-season, but just seemed to be a little bit off the pace. Knight's kept us in the game here early, and he's looking for some help. And that is 1-0. Leon down the line finds Penny, and he can push forward here. Looked for Walsh, but he just didn't have that burst of pace to get away from the defender. Pfister to Doyle. He can run at them. It's back inside. There's Voss. He'll lay it off. Pfister. And a good save. Corner for Hartlepool. Timmerman. There's Walsh. Trying to set some play up. Flicks it on. Leon does get forward. Tried to lay it off. He might get another crack at the cherry. Finds Timmerman. He finds Voss. Voss shoots. Good save. And a corner here for Hartlepool. Starting to find some momentum. He's done well there, Doyle. Plus, whistle. 1-0 Shrewsbury. We're in the game, but definitely on the back foot. There's Pfister. Pushing his way forward. And then just gives it up in the midfield. That's not what we need. These boys need to be pressing. We want to play first team football. They've got to show up when they get the opportunities. Oh, good 1-2 football. And Knight makes the save. Oh. 2-0. Oh, defend. How do you do that? Shrewsbury Town with quick passing play just pulled out a fence into no man's land. 2-0 Shrewsbury. Just trying to close space. Why is everyone running together? Like, pick one man and look after him, boys. You don't all need to run. 2-0. Well, there's 3. Can't catch a cold right now. 3-0 Shrewsbury Town. Wow. That's a shambolic defending. All at sea. The defense with no cohesion. And that is 3-0. But Leon didn't get a real good run here from Penny. So he decided to take it upon himself to push his way forward. It's a majestic run here from Leon. He's still going. Leon deserves a goal. Oh, it's blocked. Gets the header out to Doyle. He's done everything here. That one's crossed in, back stick. No. Right, let's make some substitutions. They're going to make one. Pike in for Wally. Suda, Tang and Barnes check in for Pfister, Voss and Perry. Leon gets one forward. Here's Barnes. Play it forward. Look for Walsh. Works the goalkeeper. It's just not our day at the office. These boys are very much underdone. Shrewsbury looking for a fourth. Bauman gets in the way. Doyle is just giving it straight back. And there is the whistle. Out of the Carabao Cup. The reserves are going to have to sit on the bench for a long time coming. Some of them may not be here at the end of this window. Well, 6 shots to 10. Some good saves from Knight there. Promising effort, but a 3-0 loss. We're out of the cup. Well, let's get another game in here. I don't care how long this episode goes. We just want to, get stuck in to this season. First team back out again. Our first game at home, Hartlepool hosting Crewe Alexandra. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the rain coming down here at Victoria Park, but hopefully the boys are up and about for a big game. We started the season with a 2-1 win, and we'll want to, see what we can do here. Scarves are out, banners are out, the boys are walking out. It's time for a big game. Good from Wang, gets stuck in. He can push forward here. Bailey in support on the outside. He's calling for the ball. Wang obliges. Bailey pushes forward into the box, can lay it back in. Finds Wang. Oh, good save. Ball played inside. Marsh just trying to hold him up. Holmes gets stuck in. Jean gets picked off. The pressure going up a touch here. Wu. Rakimov. Wu. Rakimov. And off to Jean. Who played this one forward. Was looking for Bailey, but he was well far forward. We might get done on the hop. Jean overlaps. Good running here from Jean. Pushing his way forward. He's got lads deep in the box. He will deliver it deep for Wang. He can't get there in the end. He might be able to pick it off here. Feeds it back inside. Here is O'Connor. Lays it back for DuPont. DuPont looks inside. Has Bailey. Bailey presses his way forward. Can he set something up? Finds Rakimov. Rakimov to Duggan. That one's blocked. Get in there, Duggs. Oh, he's got it over the top, but there's a man back. From John, Rakimov just slips it out the back door. Bailey can't catch up to it. The pressure being applied here by Crew Alexandra. That one is outside. Played through. Helgeson. He did enough. Marsh out of position. Has left us exposed. Holmes gets turned. Here comes the strike. It's high. Runs DuPont. Holmes making a push forward. Bailey does find Big Wallace. Oh, he's offside. Wallace Holmes. Oh, big whoa. Bailey laid it off, and here we go. Half time, 0-0. Good from Marsh. Interception. Bailey to DuPont. You can take this one forward. Take it out wide. There goes O'Connor. Overlap run from the Irishman. Can he swing a ball in? He can. Who's there? Someone needs to get ahead on this. Wang crushed. Oh, good from O'Connor. Wang finds DuPont. Bailey, Rakimov over the top, but he's gone early. DuPont lays it off. Here comes Duggan. Oh, yes, lad! Oh, and Duggan's on the board, baby. His first goal of the season, counter-attack football. And it is 1-0 Hartlepool. The new kits, the new home kit. Looking scintillating, if I do say so myself. I really like this kit. And that is a really good finish from Owen Duggan. Bang! Whew. Filthy behaviour. And he's halfway in season number 2. 1-0 Hartlepool. Hartlepool just trying to absorb the Crew press. And Connor gets some space to run here. Drives his way forward, and oh, down he goes. No, there's an injury. Shit a biscuit. Opened up. 1-1. And once again, he can't keep a clean sheet. The defence gets complacent. Let's hope, well, O'Connor couldn't push back to help out. He's down injured somewhere. And that makes it 1-1 here. You see Marsh desperate to try and get across, and then Holmes had 3 to try and mark. Wu got caught napping. And it is 1-1. Gomez with a finish. Good finish. 1-1. Right, we need to make a change. O'Connor out. Leon in at left back. Oh, what a touch. Played in. Who's getting there? Marsh does. Bailey can't. Rakimov can. There's DuPont. Slowing. Gets it out wide for Wang. He can push forward. Wang. Oh, lethargic at best. All right, couple of changes. They're making one. Lundstrom for Finney. Finney. We will make 2 changes when they want to get around to it. And it will be Pfister and Walsh for DuPont and Wang. And the midfield gets very, very tired. DuPont's run all day. Leanne up the line. Finds Walsh. Lays it off. Here's Pfister. That's a good touch on it. Plays it through. Bailey. Tried to find Duggan. Can he finish? Oh! Walsh! Oh! There is the corner. Bailey drives it high for Duggan. He's taken out. Marsh lights him up. Here comes Crow. And here comes Woe. Rakimov. Take it on, son. Plays it forward. There's Bailey. Lay it back off for Rakimov. Back for Bailey. Oh! Custard! Well, it's a 1-1 draw. You get a point. Well, 9 shots to 4. They had quite a lot of control of the game, but we take a point. Right, Alfie O'Connor, a bruised shoulder, so that's all right. Only 5 days. Luckily, we took him off the pitch. Right, and that is where we finished the season opener. Not a bad start. 2 games, 1-1. Already out of the Carabao Cup, that's fine. But, hey, we're sitting 6th. Still a few weeks left of the transfer window. We're going to try and offload some of these youngsters on loans and hopefully sell a few. I do need to clear out before we look at bringing some of the youngsters in from the academy. If anyone else big, gets taken off the books, unfortunately we did lose Huggins. We may need to dip in and find another free agent just to, close the gap, because I think we're going to struggle. I think the first 11 isn't too bad. We could use a little bit more pace. Wang's a little bit slow, but hopefully that increases. But yeah, we don't want to be too crazy. It's still League 2, of course. So we'll see what happens. We'll see you in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed that one. We'll see you next time. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel. Sign up today and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos. One here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the video